Flex Vodka representing Block Nation under the Rock 845. Make sure y'all check out WLRN. We live right now. Download that TuneIn app. Make sure y'all get on that station. We live right now. Shout out to the whole WLRN team. We out here, baby.
You're listening to Mahogany.
This is Renee.
DJ Don Juan.
This is Richard Sylvain.
And Stan the motherfucking man.
You're listening to
WLRN Radio.
So we have a spoken word artist named Quantum Wlrn, aka my mom. So we're gonna show some love to her, and she's gonna do some poetry about Black History Month.
Alright, peace and light, WLRN Radio, rocking is in the building. Representing live. Thank you for having me. My name is Quantum Wlrn, and I was asked to come out and show some love for Black History Month. And as you know, we are great, and we come in all shades. Yes. So, in case you're questioning my ethnicity,
Why don't you tell them what you are?
I am Italian and a Black American Indian. Okay. And I identify Black because nowhere in America could I pass for a white woman. Never.
Maybe Puerto Rican.
So, the first poem I want to share with you is called I Am Black History, because every day we are creating history, and it's up to us.
You want to take that?
What the no, it's just like it's not staying. It's not staying.
Got it?
It's up to us what we leave behind as our legacy. So.
It popped out, Don.
Everything I believe, what I feel instinctively, who I am increasingly becomes clear to me, understood. I am Black history. Affordable housing, sister dwell, while brothers get lucrative jail cells. Fallen angels to the devil's trickery within ourselves. Sidetracked. I am Black history. 365 days the cycle continues. My identity changes through your views. My purpose with intentions to prove that my ancestors did not die in vain. I proclaim inherited. I am Black history. Carrying the torch, a reflection of Black thought is how we pass on the blueprint of pathfinding footprints, trailblaze. I am Black history. On the front line of your mind, my purpose is to design, to manifest God elevation full of love and faith, unafraid. I am Black history. Protest peacefully, dying respectfully, prejudice hinders all that I can be, but I can breathe, so I make the difference. Determined, I am Black history. Separation was and still is. Power to the people, raise your black fists, fighting the same demons for years, conquering. I am Black history. Legacy passes down generations, birth of new revelations, holding me accountable to be free consciously. I am Black history. As I bear my soul with paper and pen, know that our struggle never ends. The enemy does not rest until there is death and destruction coexisting. I am Black history. Never will we surrender in fear. That's why we write our story with blood and tears. Fighting for anything, there will be casualty of war. Only the strong survives. In the words of Quantum Wlrn, I will die victoriously. I am and will always be Black history. Thank you. My next piece is for the brothers. I was asked, why is the Black man the best? And I was asked to write why, what my perspective was on why the Black man was the best. So this is what I came up with. Why is the Black man the best? It's the question that I was asked. Maybe it's because he makes his loving last, Or could it be the way his jeans, his? Well, you know I don't have to be explicit. Can't front when he's gone or how I miss him. The black man is a king, dream-filled reality. Don't have to be near to feel his energy. Sincerity is all he wants from me. Loyal, only a queen could be. Needless to say, I wouldn't have it any other way. After a hard day on his chest, my head would rest soothed by the sounds of baby gonna be okay. Rocked to sleep by his foreplay. Can't stop a black man from shining, no matter how hard you try, he keeps on rising. Led by the prejudice of society, on a throne is where he needs to be, for he holds the future in his hands. When revolution comes, you'll understand. Your struggle, a sister most definitely feels. So why is the black man the best? Because there's always a black woman there to heal. See, they nickname me Smith & Wesson cause I blow their minds. Thinking you complete my fly really is a waste of time. I'm a force between the movements of planets to the energy produced inside atoms. A world without me would be lifeless and dark. My concept really not hard to fathom. I'm that energy to make things happen. Fraction me down to my most least common denominator, you will find a creator. Resurrecting the minds of the deaf, dumb, and blind, holding you accountable to hear the ancestors' cries. Just like the pleas of Marcus Garvey, an appeal to the consciousness of the black race to see itself, I'm forcing you to see your wealth. Go ahead, queen, I'm about to get it started. I'm not two-faced, I'm double-hearted. I'm about to get hard-bodied, cause body bags is filled with bodies of black-on-black violence. For a moment of silence, we need resolution and guidance. Really, what is the science? Self-hatred is overpowered self-love. Cause when you look at me, you should see yourself. Cause when I look at you, I say it again, I see your wealth. Friction is the cause to slow down momentum. Engrams are real, that's broad in the spectrum. The system is designed to keep you a victim of circumstance if you allow it. No, I'm not gonna slow down and allow your mind to relax. I'm gonna put thoughts and emotions resurrect you and bring you back. Cause as long as my spirit is in this flesh, I'ma breathe love and life in your air with no regrets. It's not about what's in your heart. It's not about you looking the part. It's about what's in your heart. The glitter glamour of you does not impress me, let's see. It's your imperfections, your inabilities, your flaws that allows you to connect with me. That's what makes us human. Don't come to me like you perfect, that's worthless. I see straight through. When you front, you become paper thin. Don't be superficial, dig deep within. See, cause the fruit of the spirit is pure and perfect and inside of God. I understand you wanna act hard cause you've been hurt before, but so have I. But I refuse to allow this world to harden my heart. That's why the man in the mirror is the perfect place to start. Yeah, they nickname me Smith & Wesson cause I blow their minds, but my name is Quantum Moore and I'ma give you what you came here for. And my last piece, thank you, peace and blessings to y'all. Appreciate the love. This piece is untitled, but I wrote this after watching a documentary on hip hop. And I'm 46, but check it. Hip hop is the nation that raised me. I can't even front. So it's embedded in my DNA. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just messing around. This is for y'all, so hopefully y'all appreciate my flow.
Well, you want to rap?
It's the rap?
Hold up. You need a beat? Nah, here with that
No beat. Acapella, please. I'm not gonna, that's when the white girl come out on me, like I can't the beat, I like two-step off of it, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm a poet, I'm not a rapper. So. Alright. I set the bar, can't nobody surpass me. Disregard all the fake and facade. Give you more and you want to take it all, hands up, everybody hit the floor. Navigating the applause, bragging, living my dream. The culture just can't take it no more. It's the nation that raised me, stress levels don't faze me. Let me get a handle on this with joy. Microphone fiend since the day of the gods. In the middle of the ring, I illuminate queen. Can't take the hunger pains no more. I'm about to kill it and I feel it. Thank me later as I will it. Hunger's fed by the need of the cause. Label outlaw, cause I've been through it all. Quantum more, what you scared of me for? Helmet check, vest check, combat boots check, I'm ready for war. Your mic's check, cause my tongue's law. Think twice before enticed by meaningless rhetoric. You not changing the world cause your tongue talking slick. Blood runs thick, think quick, armed with wit. Filled with all that is needed to bring peace to Bloods and Crips. Deprogramming is the movement, reprogramming is the gift. Truth is the new way of thinking, positive minded and uplifting. It's not entertainment when we at war. Can't smile at the devil, play games on this level without permanent damage, shattered like shard metal. Rough around the edges, always know where my pen is. Scribing the element answer, blueprint embedded like cancer. Truth has to work harder, cause lies is easy slaughter to the righteous. So tell me, what you really scared of me for? It's not what you think and watch how you speaking. Railroad up the creek and scars from battles for reasons. Trust seeing believing when it crowns of allegiance. See the God in me is fearless. True seeker tops the list, just not with the rhetoric. Run and tell secret, you faster, run and tell quick. Cause I might get neck had to get check. 1, 2, 1, 2, ha. Quantum more, that's my fire. As I take a token, pass to the left, the smoke attached to my breath, the struggle dies a sudden death. Survival is more complex. See the streets be watching, analyzing subjects. Believe what's coming's just reflex. I understand why you upset. It's personal when this queen flex. Never mind, that's neither here nor there. Never ran, never will, never scared. You be surprised the outcome when I'm dead. Still holding my composure, nostrils flick. Live another day and take a toke on my peace pipe if you really about this life. Cause after me, there really is no need to pass the mic. Please. Or 5 in the building. Yes.
I want to ask her a question real quick since this is Black History Month and we're talking about racism and everything. I want to know, have you ever experienced racism growing up? You know, you from Hell's Kitchen. I don't know how that was for you growing up in the 70s and 80s.
You got the blicky on.
I don't have the blicky. Oh. But I just want to know. Share with the people. Any stories?
Okay, well I can tell you my experiences is with racism. Either I was too dark for the white people, or I wasn't dark enough for the black people. So I caught it from both sides. See, but once you walk in your truth, it really doesn't matter what anybody say, what anybody thinks. Bullies don't have power when you walk in your truths. Because can't nobody tell you anything more about you than you already know about yourself. See, so my message to the youth today is to be true to yourself, be kind to yourself, and be patient to yourself. Walk in your truths. Master self, and everything else falls into place. Brothers, pull your pants up. Ladies, keep your clothes on.
Hello? Okay. Hi, I'm Kiana. Everyone calls me Ki.
Kiki.
I think my Instagram is _K3Y5.
How you think?
Or, you always forget if it's on the front or the back.
This shit must not be
It's one of those, and yeah.
I'm Naisha, and my Instagram is my name backwards with an underscore. I'm not trying to spell it.
Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline. You guys can follow me on girl_kiss with 3 S's, and they call her Pablo, so that's double O with the underscore at the end.
What's Girl Kiss about?
Basically, Girl Kiss, we are trying to empower women, that they can be classy and sexy while still being respected, and we want to basically, let everybody know that we want to be ourselves, while not fearing what anybody has to say about us. Just a woman being herself, being classy, sexy, empowered.
Trashy.
Everything. Not trashy, but, what anybody wants to do. Just because you call me trashy doesn't mean I'm trashy.
You trashy. Females.
I can call you trashy. Yeah, like, I can call you trashy. I can call any man trashy. Doesn't mean they are trashy.
I'm okay with that though.
I know, I'm okay with you calling me trashy too.
I'm Scotty Pippen.
Just like, you know, her mom said, if I know what I am and I walk into my shoes and I'm okay with myself, that's all that matters.
Right. Facts. I don't know. Okay. Now let's start with these guys. Who are you?
What's up, man? It's your boy Doobie, XO Guillotine, going on deck. That's my Instagram, going on deck, Wlrn, the Haitian Marcus Garvey. I'm out here, let's get it.
The Haitian Marcus Garvey.
I can't follow up after that.
You gonna do it so fake up?
Lex Vodka on Instagram, representing Little Rock, Voc Nation. You know what I mean? I guess they can call me the Haitian Malcolm X.
What you wanna do? That's what we doing today.
I'm like, alright, bet.
Bunch of Zoes.
Jeezy. Kid Status on Instagram.
Stop acting scared. Trendsetters is in the building. Okay. Trendsetter New York.
What's good though? What's up? That's everybody? The host, obviously.
Yeah, go ahead, Renee.
Alright, you can follow me on, my name is Nay, or Ninja. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Ninja_Nay. And you can see me, hit the DM if you want your LASIK.
Hit the DM,
Hit the DM, guys.
Hit the DM, guys. Please.
If you want your LASIK done, if you want your lashes done.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for a nigga too, by the way.
Yeah, DM her too. If you a chocolate man, because she said last show she like chocolate men.
Hit my DM.
If you a chocolate man, hit Renee's DM. She's ready for you.
Hit mine first. I give the approval.
I'm Mahogany, by the way. You can follow me on Instagram at _VivaLahagi. And yeah. And Wlrn, you always see my face there. You know I'm cute.
Oh God.
So my name is Rich. I go by the name Kid Nova NY. My main thing is music production. I like to make beats. I'm very visual. I do flyers, graphics, like anything visual. I do that. That's what I like to do.
XO
And 5 minutes about
Oh
to
yeah,
drop.
no, me and XO.
I didn't even know about rapper, but I didn't say rapper today. What?
Yeah, he's been quiet about rapping.
We gonna bring it back.
Real quiet.
5 minutes about to drop.
I got a track with Mahogany. I produced on that.
You can't hear him. He's trying to tell you some good news.
I produced a track for Mahogany that hasn't come out yet.
5 on it will be dropping very soon. Stay tuned.
Let's do it.
And that's it. I'm very humble. You hit me up, we can talk about whatever.
Alright, so how was everybody's week?
Wait, you forgot about Booga.
Now the way he been acting so far, we're not really rocking. We're not getting no love.
Everybody knows who it is.
Go ahead, Booga.
Hi, my name is Mugga. My Instagram name is Mugga the Animal. I'm a comedian. I host parties.
He's trashy.
I thought your name was Stanley.
Oh, God.
Somebody just said, what's a
Yo,
mugga?
cameraman, make sure we edit that part, man.
What's a mugga?
What's Mugga?
Somebody just said that.
Yeah, like, what is that?
Mugga means money, alright? Who doesn't love money? Because you love me.
What language?
Huh? In my language. Lit, because I'm lit 24/7, right?
He has all
What
types
does
of
lit
jobs.
mean? Yeah, I also own a construction business, so if your house fucked up, holla at me. If your mom's house fucked up, holla at me. Use promo code WLRN. My number 62. Nah.
What's the website?
What website? Standstill Services.
I'm actually making a business.
It's 1-800-MIDGET.
Yeah.
That's the phone number if you need to find Booga.
It really is though.
1-800-MIDGET.
Find me. Trust me.
Is it still 1-800-TAKE YOUR BITCH too?
No, that's only on weekends.
Okay.
Only on weekends.
This guy's savage.
So how was everybody's week, guys? Did
Amazing.
everybody see the Black Panther movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody raise your hand if you saw the movie.
What?
What?
Why did you guys not see the movie?
What the fuck wrong with you?
I work a lot. Okay.
There's bootlegs, yo.
I don't want to see the movie.
You don't got Fire Stick?
Yeah. You didn't Fire Stick and chill?
But it's on lostmovies.com. It's on lostmovies.com.
I go to bed.
Hold on.
There's movie box. I will wait. And I
You need
will
3D? Holla at me.
Yo, we got
connect if you
hooked
wanna
up
see
on
the
3D tickets.
I got a good connect. You want to see 3D? Half off.
And he's gonna take you. It's gonna be a date.
Nah.
Okay, well, I'm planning on going alone though.
So tonight's show is gonna be about Black history, because it is Black History Month, and we're at the end of February. So I have a question.
Black history all year.
Yeah, that's true. I respect that.
Niggas die every
But
day,
the government only gives us the shortest month of the whole year to celebrate Black History Month. So I'm gonna ask Zuby, how do you feel about Black History Month being the shortest month of the whole year?
First of all, who gave us Black History Month?
The cracker.
She said the
Who exactly? Why do we have a
The
lot?
government that doesn't represent black people?
It's wrong.
That's wrong.
I think that answered it by itself.
But that's
the
wrong.
government that doesn't represent black people gave us the shortest month. I mean, the government never been for us regardless, man. We never gonna be surprised whenever they do us dirty, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a static. I'm never surprised, ever. They not for us, so I don't even, I mean, they not for us, man.
It should be celebrated year round.
Yeah, we don't celebrate what they gave us. We do that shit all the time. Whenever I see a black woman walk by, whenever I see my kings around me, we celebrate that on an everyday basis, man. You know what I mean?
Alright, so.
And what about you, Key?
Wow, okay. I think that the government tries to put us down any chance they get. So, okay, let's give them the shortest holiday, see how they react to that. And I think we come out real cool about everything, but like we have this whole connection to each other that's just stronger than just let's give us the shortest month. So I think we're good. We're not where we want to be, but I think slowly we're figuring out like the keys and all the underlying secret shit that's going on with us. And I think we're more woke than we were 10 years ago. So I think we're headed in the right direction.
That's good. And what about you? Yeah, let's just go down.
I think it's the way they look at us. Basically, I think we're animals and we're savages, so they give us the smallest month.
Yeah. What about you, Jackie?
Oh yeah.
I'm not black. I'm not white.
Clearly.
What are you?
Clearly, but I am Salvadorian, and I was born in El Salvador.
You same shit. They trying to kick you out.
Yeah. So I don't really on the black side, but race has really been big on my part.
You fake white though.
I do, but I do, associate with a lot of like black people. A lot of my friends are black. So most of my time, I have experience where it's like, oh, like why do you associate yourself with that type of people?
Yeah.
And I've noticed that you guys do get triggered a lot, like just in general with anything. And I don't know, like you said, the government decides to give you the shortest month. We do get October, which is, Hispanic History Month, and I don't understand
I never knew
why.
the word. October?
Yeah, it's October.
I had no idea.
Really?
It's October. So.
I knew that.
Yeah, so, we do get a month too, but it's like, why do we have to have just a month?
Yeah.
Why can't it be just the whole year? Like, yeah, it's 4th of July, but it's, white people every single day, woohoo, so.
Single de
Do
Mayo.
Hispanic people really celebrate it, or?
I don't know, actually, I don't know. I've never really celebrated, like, I don't know, I say I'm Hispanic all the time, but a lot of people do.
In schools they do.
Yeah, like, that's how I knew about it. Like, that's how I learned about it in school, so.
Do your black friends let you say the N-word?
I don't really like to say it, but it slips out just because I'm around them a lot. But me, myself, I don't really like it. But like I said, it slips out just because they say it so much. So.
You have a question?
You had a statement.
You can say it.
Yeah, I guess. My name is Raza Ade. But
What's your name?
Raza Ade.
Raza Ade. Do you have a
Yeah.
nickname? Is that your real name?
That's my rap name.
Oh, that's your rap name?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an artist?
Yeah, my
Okay,
artist.
Raza.
Okay. But Black History Month was created by Dr. Carter G. Woodson.
There you go.
Right? And Dr. Carter G. Woodson, he created it Negro History Week.
He wrote an excellent book too.
Yes,
Education of a Negro.
Negro, yes. And he placed it in between Abraham Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass's birthday. So it started as Negro History Week, where it was supposed to be a celebration of what Africans and all of America learned about themselves through a whole year. And it was supposed to be that 1 week just to show. He also had this thing called the Association, where he put out the Negro Journal. The Negro Journal pretty much was what everybody learned, like right after slavery was learning, or whatever was learning, he put it in the journal. They would send it to him, and he would send, and whatever work people were doing, he would send it out through his journal. That's how Negro History Week started, and then they expanded it to Black History.
Thank you for the education.
I
A lot of us didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, they pick and choose what they want to teach us in school.
I knew that.
I did not
That's why I wanted him to say it. I knew that.
But you cool, my nigga. Of course you fucking knew that. You was a house slave. You know shit like that.
It's so random.
It's true though. Look at him.
Why was he a house slave? He ain't light skinned.
He went to Nyack, bro.
The whole yak is here, baby. The whole yak is here, baby.
What are you trying to do?
You got no mic for the
Let's
rest
continue
of
the show. Let's do this
You
again.
got no mic for the rest of the night.
Alright, so what about you guys? Do you guys you have white friends?
Yes.
Do you let your white friends say nigga?
No, they changed the word around.
To what? Negro?
Man.
Stop fronting. Somebody say you fronting.
Oh, they would say Nigel. No, they were scared. We played football with a couple white boys that are our friends, and they were scared to say the word, so they used to say my Nigel. Real shit.
For all of that, just say bro.
It was good, my Nigel.
I'm from Nyack. I got white associates. If you grew up around the hood, in the hood, you get the pass.
Yeah.
Facts.
So if you're from the hood, if you grew up in the struggle and you're white, you can say nigga?
They press somebody on that.
Wait, Jeez, I need you to clarify this for me.
Maybe one out of 10 times you're gonna get pressed. Like, yo,
You
don't
press
say
everybody
that.
though, bro.
Alright, so can you clarify this for me, Jeez?
If you get to hang out and you down, you can sit it down, you get to say it.
Okay.
You can rap it. You can rap it.
I
You
hear
can say
cats
the
say it.
lyrics.
Okay, so
I hear white girls say it all the time. They call their boyfriends my nigga.
clarify this for me. So if as long as the white person grows up in the struggle and grows up in the hood, let me finish. As long as they grow up in the hood and they grow up in the struggle, they can say nigga?
No, if you down.
What is down? What makes you down?
We can't explain what down is. Michael Rappaport, he's down. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain that
He's invited to the barbecue.
Exactly. If you guys to come to the barbecue, he's down.
Wait, may I interrupt? But if push came to shove and you and your white friend who's, happily saying nigga, the cop pulls y'all over, who's the real nigga then?
Oh, I'm on
Not him.
He's
good.
I'm not saying he gets to, I gotta pull him out on the pass, but every hood got that one white boy. Every hood got that one white chick. 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. We're from Rockland County. I don't see why they pulling somebody's car like, yo, this nigga said nigga, Pete. I'm gonna look at you like a clown. Like, what? I might as well smack you for wearing a red bandana and you wearing a blue bandana.
We got somebody in the
We're Rockland
audience that
County.
got something to say. What you gotta say, girl?
Oh.
Alright, so it's really funny.
Hold up, come over here.
Yeah, say that, girl. Get the camera.
It's really funny that we say that because, during high school, if, the white kids who were cool with the black kids said nigga, nobody said nothing. But as adults, we dealt with different struggles now. And if I swear to God, if I heard a white girl say nigga, I'm gonna smack fire at this. I'm sorry.
Why? Why though? Why you gonna smack fire?
Because it's different. As kids, we did not know.
She just called you a nigger. She called you a nigger.
It does not matter.
Let her explain herself. Let her explain herself. Go ahead. She beat you. Go ahead. Speak into the mic.
So, in high school, when you was down with the white kids, it was fine. I didn't deal with racism at all. And now, as we're getting older and we seeing more and more, they really don't fuck with us. Hearing a white person say, nigga, not really my shit. I really might smack the shit out of you. And it's just off instinct, and I never had a problem with it before. It's just now that it's just worse and worse and worse, and how we're dealing with it. There's nothing we can do about it. So your parents don't really fuck with us for real, my nigga. I didn't really know before, but y'all don't really like us. It's different because growing in a suburb, you're surrounded by mad white kids, and it's a little different because when you live in suburbia, you don't really think okay, it's oh, you're black, I'm white, and they really hate us or whatever the case may be. It's not until you grow up and you really see it's oh, y'all really don't fuck with us now. It's a little different. So
I don't know.
If I hear sis say it, I might smack the shit out of her.
have, because you thought about it.
No.
You heard it before.
She's never said that to me. When I say to me, maybe around me, and I
Give Gooby the mic. I gotta hear Gooby's response.
He's ready.
Go ahead, Gooby.
Sexual limitation. He has it.
Go ahead. How do you feel about it? You let your white friend, you got white friends?
He probably doesn't.
No.
He doesn't.
He said he a Haitian Marcus Garvey, so I don't know if he even got any white friends.
Same football team he played for, so go ahead, lie.
Alright, so you got white friends, right? Yes or no?
I'm cool with everybody.
Alright. Do you let your white friends say nigga or your white associates?
It's different though, like.
There's levels?
I'm cool with white people. I don't really have a white. I don't wake up and say, yo, good morning, what's up, where you at? Begin to bottle or hand it to no white people. But I got white people that's cool, I'm cool with. Hell the fuck no, ain't no white person talking about nigga what? Nigga what? I'm killing you. Like, what are you talking about? I don't care what you talking about. Listen, ain't nobody saying that around me. Period. Period.
Have you ever been in a situation where
I got charges. I got charges.
Oh, damn.
Charges.
We're not gonna talk about that. We don't want to incriminate.
What are you talking about? Main Street. Get out of here.
What about you guys? What about you?
So I had one girl I know. She like slick was just telling me a story. She's white, like European. She's, not okay. So she's having like cordial conversation, and she said, "This nigga," and I was like, at first I was like, wait. You're like, did I really hear that correctly? So you like double take, like, oh, did you said nigga? But it's like I'm just confused to like what in their upbringing makes it feel like it's okay to say around us. Like if y'all want to joke with each other, be disrespectful,
Can I
fine.
tell
But
you
you're
what
in
it
my
is?
face and you're too comfortable.
Can I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
It's pop culture. Pop culture is making it okay for other ethnicities to follow other ethnicities. Like for instance, if a black girl, if a black girl comes with cornrows and bamboo earrings and comes through, she looks ghetto. She looks ratchet. But if a white female comes through with cornrows and she looks chic, she's chic. This is the new trend. Like like Kylie Jenner. I have nothing against Kylie Jenner. You understand what I'm saying?
But it's not fair.
But a lot of people like looked up to her because she was coming out with braids and hoop earrings, and she was dating all these black men. She had big, like black people lips, like you know what I'm saying? So like,
She got that done, right?
yeah, it's big. Finally admitted to it. But pop culture is part of the reason why white Americans feel as though they are accepted or they can move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like they can say nigga and it's okay because you got like Little Xan or whatever the fuck his name is, and what's the Lil Pump? Lil Pump always talk about niggas, bitch, and dick. Like I get your Spanish and shit, like that's all cool. But people feel like also if they grew up in the struggle, if they're from the hood and they're white, they can say nigga. At the end of the day, that word was given to us by white people, and it wasn't a good way. It wasn't like, yo, you're my bro. It wasn't in a graceful way to say nigga. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we're not gonna agree with white people saying nigga, then black people shouldn't say nigga either. We all should just terminate the word because it wasn't given to us like, you're my sis, like, yo, my nigga, you're my sis. It was given to us like, you're a piece of shit, you're beneath me, and you're a nigga. So that's just how I feel. I feel like if we want to stop the whole nigga shit, then everybody should just stop saying nigga. Please.
I have to consider that because
say the N-word.
women call each other hoe, bitch, and slut. So like,
but that's not a racial slur.
No, it's still derogatory.
It's derogatory, but we're talking about racial slurs. You don't hear us walking around like, yo, monkey, yo, cracker, what's up? Yo, spit, what's popping? You don't hear that.
No, that's not. But what I'm saying is, if we're going to take the word and embrace it and use it to our liking, you can't say that somebody can't call you a hoe, someone can't call you a slut, someone can't call you a bitch. It's the same thing.
I want to add to that because I'm a big, like I hate the B word. Like, do not call me that, do not nothing, because I am not a female dog.
I'm calling you a bastard every time I see you.
Cool with that. I got no problem.
That's you though, exactly. So honestly,
Have you ever referred to yourself as a bad bitch?
no. At one point I did because, like you said, pop culture made me feel like I was bad, that. But at one point I was like, yo, I don't like that word. Like I didn't like a man calling me that. I didn't like anybody just calling me that. I didn't like my friend calling me that. All my friends know at this point that I do not like the word. So I understand what you're saying, but like you said, pop culture has a lot to do with that. We've allowed ourselves to use that word. We're allowed to, men, you know, like, oh, the celebrities, oh, that, you know, that handsome, like, rapper that we think is so poppin', like, call me a bad bee, like, you know, yeah, you might like it, but at the end, it is all pop culture. Like, it is.
Like you said, it's all culture. It's all has to do with, I mean, calling each other the N-word and all that. We're not calling everybody out on that. She don't like to be called the bitch. She don't like to be called this. She don't like to be called that. It depends on what part of the culture you're accepting. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because tomorrow we're going to be bumping Tekashi. He ain't black, but he's saying nigga and everything.
I don't bump him. I don't listen. I don't
You may not listen to him, but y'all might rock with him. But he's doing the same thing that what we complained about right here. Like, so it's like, if we accepted it on live mainstream like that, think about it in terms of, there's a reason they put that all out way.
We have no choice.
I mean, he's not the first to say
We're
it.
not in control of what
He's not the first to do it.
I think we got someone in the audience real quick. We're gonna take him real quick and then we're gonna get right into this break. The bartender crowd with some drinks.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, I just want to say something about culture. Culture is about preservation. So we can't really call what they do in the mainstream culture per se. I don't know what to call it, but it's not culture. Because culture is supposed to be has a specific function of where we learn something from the people that came before us, and the people that came before them, and the people that came before them, and then it trickles down to us through habit, through I guess what you would say habit. So that's my respect it.
I just wanted to touch back on what he said before we go on break really quick. He said that, what did you say exactly? That we accept it or something. It's all about what you accept. I honestly feel like we have no control over it because we don't control what social media or the news puts out or any media puts out. So it's out of our control. So we really don't have no control over accepting it or not. It's there. We either gotta choose how. Yeah, it's force fed. So we choose how we react. Basically, that's how I feel.
I must say, yo, all this shit that's out in the media, don't call me that. All this shit.
House nigga.
I was a good slave.
He was a good slave. I see it on it. Yes, master.
All that shit they put out in the mainstream is for a reason. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the brainwash.
I mean, everything's the brainwash. Reality TV is the brainwash. You guys don't want to be called certain things, but you idolize certain women. You know what I mean? Same way we might idolize certain rappers and they do some terrible shit. So everything's just force fed to us. You know what I mean? The drug music, the dads in jail, like, you know, they don't want to see a lot of shit. So that's why you're gonna have someone like, what's the nigga's name? 6ix9ine nigga? That's why they're gonna force feed us that, and they won't play like, you know, my favorite group, Dead Prez.
Luther Vandross.
You know, they won't play the real shit because they don't want you to, you know, break out of their grass. They don't want you to, as everyone used the term, wake up. You know what I mean? So I think that there's a reason why it's continuously the same type of music that's coming out. You know what I mean? That's why these kids are overdosing and doing all shit because these rappers are making it cool. Like, you know what I mean? So
Before you get into that, let's take a
we'll take a quick break. We gotta pay these bills.
Yo, so we back from paying that commercial break. You know, bills gotta get paid. So I got a little touchy subject. My feet never touch the floor. Let's not worry about that. That's not what we're talking about right now. Here's the thing.
Zoom in on that.
I did already.
Nah, but he's serious. Nah, he's dead ass. He sat back and shit was like this. Alright, I'm gonna stop roasting you up there.
I can talk?
Black love, black love.
Fuck yeah. So how do you guys feel about like interracial like relationships? Like
I'm an interracial baby, so you know I'm already
Spanish
fucking
and
with
white.
it.
We're gonna start with the ladies and work our way around, work our way down. Come on, big head.
Hello. I'm an interracial baby, but I prefer, you know, a nice black man. You know, that's just my preference.
But how do you feel if you see like a white girl with a black guy?
I think she's talking to me.
You gotta tell us.
But I don't. But
What are you mixing? What is
how do I
your mix?
feel? I'm black, Jamaican, and Guatemalan.
You speak Spanish?
I don't speak any Spanish.
You speak no patois, no nothing?
Everything's right. I feel like I speak more Creole than I speak patois.
But you didn't say you were Haitian though.
I'm not, but I have a lot of.
Say something
Creole. Valley.
You like Zozo? That's what
I be
you
like, you know, when I'm tight, I be like, "Mwen pou fini."
Oh!
Wait, hold on.
Fini.
Wait,
Mue, like W, no, M. Mue, Fini.
Yo, watch your word. Give a round of applause.
Like, I don't really get a race to choose. Like, do I don't really, I'm not into Spanish men.
Have you ever dated a Spanish man?
No. Is that why? I'm not into
Probably. I don't know. I like black.
Yeah, I like black men. And then this one time, this like white guy liked me, and everyone was calling me Piggy, and I was like, okay.
That's the topic of his own.
Okay. I mean, okay, yeah. Let's touch that. Let's finish talking about her and her interracial love.
You know, I don't see a problem. It's just like maybe it's not fair for the kids growing up because they don't know what to identify with. It's probably confusing to not know. So
I see some shit on Instagram the other day where some little kid, he was mixed. He was crying to his mom. He was like, I want to be black. I want to be all black. I was like, yo, my nigga, you better be happy. You got that little white in you, son. It might save you. Well, how do you feel?
Well, I am a black and white baby, and I am...
Caramel.
Okay, I'm pale as fuck, but I'm Dominican and black and Jamaican. So... Why do you think that? Why do everyone say Spanish women are...
Where's the white?
Where's the white?
Yeah.
My mom.
You said Dominican?
Oh, I'm, what is my mom?
Porsche.
I'm adopted, so I honestly don't know. I just know that I'm black and white and Spanish.
I respect it.
But I do like black men. Because I feel like the way I grew up in white camps, so the white men, like, threw me off. The way they act, they used to pick on me, so I was like, yeah, I'm just good off you guys, so I'm just leaving you guys alone.
Would you ever try a white man?
No, honestly,
no.
I
just Johnny Depp said.
What's up?
That's a deal breaker. That he's probably get a chance, but
because of his money.
He is not even cute.
But yeah, like,
honestly, he's not. He's not.
He just got that green, if you know what I mean.
But I do prefer black men.
What about you, Jackie?
Do you like black men?
Hi guys,
Only?
I have dated Spanish guys,
They're not the wave, right?
and I'm not gonna say they're not the wave, but it's just, I don't know, he wasn't for me.
They are.
She tried to take the answer out of she's not the way.
They're too pretty.
No, there's not that they're too pretty, I don't know, they're kind of controlling, I don't know.
All guys are controlling.
Not all men. Yeah, I don't know, I'm in an interracial relationship, and
Oh, you're in one now?
yeah, and it goes alright.
No, ask her, how is it when you guys go out? How do people look at you guys? Do they make faces at you guys? Are they like, really cute, gold?
I'm used to it now just because I have dated, black men before. But before it used to be like, why they're looking at me like that, like
Why is this taking on it?
Not like that, but I mean, maybe, but I don't know, I have gotten like looks that are terrible, especially at the cashier or when paying something, or like when it's just like, I don't know, going out to dinner, our server is looking at us really, really weird, or we get a different type of treatment from the table before us or something like that. I don't know. It's just society or people, I'm kind of used to it now. You see it everywhere. It's not like I have to accept it, but it's just how people are. I'm used to it.
What about you, Muga? You're in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, I dated a Spanish girl. I've been dating Spanish girls.
Hey, girlfriend!
Interracial. Technically interracial.
Technically it's
Let him know. Wait till this is served.
Yeah, because I'm Spanish. I'm not white. I'm Spanish, so it is interracial.
Because that's not interracial. There's a couple times we was in the Bronx, a couple Spanish niggas walk by, they start talking that shit to my girl. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then she walked a couple blocks down, she's like, yo, you know what he said? He said, yo, we ain't doing this with black nigga.
But that's not a race.
That's in a race.
That's a culture.
It's in a race, bro.
Wait, Spanish is not a culture? Spanish is not a race, it's a culture?
Spanish is black. Dominicans are
I'm Hispanic.
You're black. We're all from Africa.
They didn't think that till like last year.
It don't matter what
they think. It's the truth.
Alright,
It's the
but
truth.
technically it's still.
But if my skin is lighter than yours, I'm considered different.
Yes.
Considered is a whole different thing from saying you with
Yeah, but still, society looks at me different than you, though. If I stand next to you, I'm looked at as white.
What is you light skin and Haitian?
A lot of people think I'm white because of my skin tone, so, and I'm not white.
If you know that.
Skin tone got nothing to do with nothing.
Let's go back to the dating. I think it was a dating question. Let's go back to the original question. What happened to this? So, Mahad, how you feel about interracial dating?
Alright, if y'all already all see my mom, okay? And
I thought this was about dating. What happened, guys? What happened to the original question?
Alright, I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there.
Sheesh.
I'm getting there. I am an interracial baby. You know what?
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. They the only one that had a call on y'all.
Okay, so my mother is Italian and Native American. My dad is African American, so I come from a biracial background. So I don't really give a fuck about anything. You know, I will date anybody as long as I like you, and I don't give a fuck what you look like. You could be purple. As long as you treat me good and you are a good person, we chillin'. Like, I don't care. You could be Asian, Black, Indian, Jewish. Just treat me right. Treat me how I'm supposed to be treated, and we will be okay. So I don't really have anything to really say about interracial shit because I come from an interracial background.
What about you, Lex?
What do I think about interracial dating?
Yeah. Then what do you think about you sitting there?
Other, I mean, if I see it, I don't have a problem with it, but I mean, I wouldn't do it.
Why wouldn't you date a white
girl? Would you date a Spanish girl?
Yeah, probably.
Would you date an Asian girl?
No.
Would you date an Indian girl?
If she's dark enough.
So she has to be dark skinned.
You know, I like
So my skin's too light?
I like melanin, so
Is
when
my
I
skin too
have
light?
my baby, I want to have 100% melanin.
Is this skin too light for you?
I want my baby light skin,
Not necessarily, but you know, it's just.
Yes.
I'm Spanish. Would you date me?
What's dating mean? Let's just clarify.
You just like literally asked me a question and a question, I'm sorry, like you just said, you know what I'm saying? Her skin tone you don't know about. I'm pale.
Tapping and what's dating? I hate that term.
Nigga, you know what dating is. You grown as shit. Like,
what's dating? Are we gonna go on a date? Are we gonna?
Nigga, you know what dating is. Stop playing, Lex.
If that date, like, what you say, girl?
Who called my girl? Like,
Cause you saying anything.
no, I'm not. I'm dead ass. I mean,
Could she be a girl?
Could I be a girl?
This question, I think, is for Lex. Are y'all gonna let Lex answer the question?
Keep it moving.
Let's answer the question so we can proceed.
He said no.
No, she could not be my girl.
Why?
It's not racist. It's my preference. See, that's the problem. My opinion is my opinion. You can't judge me for my opinion. It's my preference. It's what I like. I can't judge you for what you like.
Oh, you say because of as dark as?
Cause she's not
I'm just saying. I mean, if I'm gonna date someone that's gonna be my girl, I'm seeing a future. And if I want to breed, you know, it goes back to what I said before. I want that 100%.
Rich, how you feel, Rich? Kid Nova.
To be honest, I only date like Caribbean women.
I'm not Caribbean.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I just want to answer the question, but yeah.
Rich, all I'm saying is don't lie because I see you with some girls that's not Caribbean.
She's blocking
Let him talk.
I honestly wasn't ready for that, so sorry. But in terms of like relationships, all my girlfriends have been like Jamaican, African, Haitian, something Caribbean. I don't know. It just happened. Would I like mess with Spanish white, yes. The older I get, I mean, like, yo, there's some fine white girls sometimes. But like, I won't pursue, like, I won't do too much, like, nothing too extra. But like, in terms of relationships and stuff, Black Caribbean is my preference. That's really it.
What about you, Doobie?
I didn't say it was racist.
You said I was. How you feel, Doobie?
No, listen.
We can talk later.
You'll be beautiful.
Nah, listen, I mean, all that, I feel like when people say Dominican, like Spanish and stuff like that, I feel like it's a culture thing though. Because if she was like Dominican or Puerto Rican, but she's in the hood, like, now I'm talking about, when you talking about Dominican, like the straight Spanish club, that's the one I feel like people are like, nah, I won't date that because she speaks straight Spanish. But if she's Dominican, but she's Americanized, I feel like nobody wants to, I'm not going to date her because she's Dominican. I feel like it's a culture thing. Like, you're not going to bring a straight Spanish-speaking mommy to a Haitian household talking about, oh, this is my girl. They're going to be like, what? But that's any culture, like a Jamaican, Haitian, Spanish, it's just anything like that. But if she's Dominican but speaks English and is Americanized, like, you understand me? Like, she don't got flaps on the sweater and stuff like that. I feel like, oh, I'm talking about that's any culture.
You said flats on what is
Flaps. Don't worry about that. At the end of the day, I feel like all cultures is on some, that's how I feel like. I don't care what you are, really. You know what I'm saying?
They treat you good, right?
I mean, yo, listen, man, as long as you respect yourself, you know how to carry yourself, and you got some type of, I'm a preference of Caribbean because we just know how to treat people. We know how to treat each other, like, you know what I'm saying? But it don't matter what it is, man. Everybody's different.
So they got bars for you, hold on.
I don't have bars. Hello? Okay. She always says bars. But like, okay, so I've spoken to a lot of black men just asking questions, and they prefer not black girls because we have too much attitude. But I feel like all girls have attitude. We're all bitchy. It's not
fuck black bitches, yo!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you want to fight?
Okay, yo, I don't get it. Like, why is like a black girl this thing that we have to like? Okay, let me get myself together. Let me bust her up. I want a black girl now. Like, you guys feel like you have to do the most just to have a black girl around.
Fuck yeah.
And y'all act like, okay, I just want a Spanish mommy. I want a Spanish mommy with a fat like. What? What's wrong with us?
Nah, it's not. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off. Nah, this is towards you, nigga. This is towards you. Listen, for real. Now, all jokes aside. Let's all jokes aside. You know what I'm saying? I watched this show. This show was dope. You know what I mean? This show was about Black History Month. You understand me? I know we're not gonna be serious the whole time. And we already know Mugga playing around. Mugga not even serious. But like, they gotta be some. Nah, you're not that ass. You're not that ass.
No, he's really dead ass.
You ever seen me with a black girl?
He don't like black girls.
It's not even.
He's mad racist when it comes to girls.
Self-hate's the worst thing.
Y'all come talk to me.
Let him know. Let him know. Yo, Fred, how you feel, brother?
At the end of the day, though, there gotta be some type of substance to what today's about. You understand me? So I know you playing around, my G. Like, we gotta like tone that down at least a little bit. You calling a black bitch or something like that. Not everybody in here is gonna feel right about you just saying that. You understand me?
I'm offended.
So, like, I know you playing around though. I know you playing around, but yo, there gotta be some type of, there gotta be something to it where we just come back.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not black, but I'm a female, and you just saying that it's like it's a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much.
I think Mooga has something to say to the people. Go ahead before I take my belt off.
You should like really think about what you say before you say it. Okay?
You heard her, right?
Y'all taking away his comedic life. Shut up again, bro. Yo, to my black females, I'm sorry, but
Ain't no but. When you say but, you cancel out everything you said before that, so ain't no fucking but. Don't say but, because that means you cancel out.
Cut your mic off. My nigga talk.
I'm sorry. I respect you. I love my black females. I got nothing against y'all, but y'all don't fuck with me, so I don't fuck with y'all. That's preference. That's not short.
Okay.
Jeez, how you feel about this real quick? There's a lot going on here. I'm going with what XO said. I don't think I can breathe with white women though.
You can't breathe?
Breathe. I'm gonna think about it twice. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people will be in like relationships with like white girls, Asian girls, or whatever, and like it's all good until like shit gotta get real serious, and then you find out that their parents are like, who's this guy? You know? So like, I mean, we did have a question we wanted to ask: is does anybody ever been in a situation like that, or know of a situation where like a couple was like, one was white, one was black, or one was Spanish or whatever, and they couldn't take that other person home?
And your family did not accept it.
Yeah, like they just wasn't with it.
Does anybody have that situation? Does anybody care to speak on it?
Personally, or like
situation?
Just switch the question. I know somebody.
Hold on, the females, they got something to say. You got go ahead.
I know my old best friend, he was black and his girlfriend was white, and he brought her home, and his parents like, what do you, like, didn't want to really get to know the girl because she was white, and he was really in love with her, so.
They still dating?
No, because of his parents, basically. Because he still lives at home, so he feels like, damn, my parents don't like this girl, I can't bring her to holidays and shit, so I gotta cut it off. And it sucks, yeah, it's like, why does my color have to do with my race?
It's culture.
What you gotta say?
My father told me if I brought home a black man, he would laugh in my, a white man, he would laugh in my face. He said he feels like if black and white people want to be together, then that's fine, but stop having kids because the kids have to suffer from all the whatever. He didn't get specific. But like, I wasn't offended, but like, I get where he's coming from, because I want someone to like walk in the convenience store with me and be followed around and get why I'm laughing, like how this is funny, instead of like, oh, what's happening here? Why is he following us? Like, I don't want to have to explain myself. I want someone to get me on a different type of level that I don't have to explain every time, you know?
What about you, Jackie?
Yeah, I feel like it's a comfortability too.
Yeah.
I feel like I have no preference, but I've dated nothing but like black. Probably like, well, once like a half white person, but they were like Caribbean at the same time. So
That's why your relationship like fucked up.
Fuck you!
We
don't have
anything positive?
Anything positive to say with him? Alright.
Not today.
You got white friends?
I got a whole lot of them.
He does, actually.
No,
I'm in front of this. You call him the cool? How you talking about? Yo, man.
You go snowboarding.
Get your shit together.
Yo, let us speak, bro.
You gotta get your shit together, man.
No, but my mom was really big on this. Personally, my like third boyfriend was black, right? And I remember me telling my mom about him, and she was like, "What?" She didn't take me serious at first, and then I don't know. I've been dating black men ever since, and my sister has like a little like my family used to have like a phobia. You know, I used to call it that because it was like every single time I mentioned my boyfriend, it was like it was ignored. You know, it was kind of like pushed to the side. Like I couldn't bring him to my family dinners. I couldn't bring him to Christmas. I remember one Christmas I brought him to my godmother's house, you know, one of my boyfriends, and he felt as if like he was left out because nobody was really talking to him. You know, like he was in the corner, you know, he was trying the food, I was trying to make him feel, you know, comfortable, everything and all that, but it's not the same as, you know, me bringing a Spanish guy, he knows Spanish, and it's like, oh, they can talk to him in Spanish, and say, oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know, and to start a whole conversation, it's like, oh, now I have to, you know, really try my hardest to have a conversation with this person. You know, like, I don't know, my family was never really open, was never really, you know, open-minded to say, like, oh, let me try and speak to him, see, you know, who he really is, or what kind of culture he comes from, and everything and all that. So I called it a phobia, and that's, I don't know, at one point I just decided to push that to the side and say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I wanna do and not listen to what they're telling me that is right for me or who I wanna date or who I should date. So that's, I don't know, that's really big on it, because that.
Before we go to the next question, we're gonna take this comment right here.
Have you ever dated a black Hispanic guy?
For who?
Her, right here. Cause she said, hold on, cause she said that the black dudes that she dated couldn't fit in. But if you dated a Hispanic dude, do you think that would be different?
Like a black Hispanic?
Like a black, African Hispanic from the Caribbean, wherever we speak Spanish at.
No, I haven't, but I have dated somebody that was like, very light, and he did, kind of, spoke Spanish, so he could hold the conversation. So it's not like he didn't go in there and didn't know Spanish and didn't know how to hold the conversation. No, yeah, they just didn't accept him because of the color he was.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really it. Yeah. Yeah, because he knows Spanish, I introduced him and said, hey guys, in Spanish, he talks Spanish, so it was just, I don't know. Yeah, so, I don't know, I'm kind of the one who broke that a little, because my sister, she tries to really be open-minded now, and it's, because I say, you're not going to tell me what to do or who I can date.
It's too late to apologize.
So has anybody experienced any racism or discrimination as far as your color in the workplace?
Oh my.
Anybody? I guess I'll start. Well, I wouldn't say I've experienced any racism at work, but I've experienced a situation where I'm working and people don't think that I do what I do because I'm black or because I'm young. And I think it's influenced how I've gotten paid. I've gotten paid less in past experiences because of the fact that I'm black, or because of the fact that.
How do you know that you got paid less?
Well, if there's people in the same position as you and not the same college, and they make so much more than you, but you do more than them or equal, then that would mean that there's some reason why.
I feel like your situation could be worse if you're female and you're black.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Y'all go through way more than just a regular black man go through a lot though, you know what I mean? But black female it's females period.
Yeah.
But a black female.
And I work in the medical field, so you can imagine people walking in, they're like, I would deal with LASIK and eyes, so people come in and they're like, I tell them, they're like, oh, you're doing my exam? You're gonna do the surgery? You're doing this? Yeah, come on. What do you mean? Yeah. It's because of who I am and what they appear, my appearance. What else would it be?
How about you, Lex?
I honestly don't even like the fact that you're applying for a job and asking if you're black. You're nationality. Huh? What do I click? I mean, I used to click black, but now I click.
I no longer put anything.
Specify or whatever.
No specification.
But I don't know. I don't like that question because I feel like it already puts you in, a group. It categorizes you, so they automatically might not even call you. You know what I mean? If they already have their quota of black people at the job. You know what I'm saying? So that's my problem. And I know it goes on every day. You know what I mean? People are getting promoted. People are getting jobs because of who you know, not what you know. So I mean, it happens all over. And it don't matter what job, I think, it just happens. And so it's whack, it sucks, but
it's life.
It's life. I mean, there's gotta be a way to change. The way it changes, more black-owned shit.
True.
Black Wall Street.
Support black businesses.
Yeah, you know what happened to Black Wall Street?
They shut it down.
They killed everyone.
Yeah.
Anything good that black people do, they destroy. They emasculate the greats. They killed Martin, gave Malcolm shit. Remember those bars by Jay-Z?
What about you, Rich? You applied for a lot of cracker jobs, Rich. Let's talk about your bitch ass.
That's wrong. To be honest, I usually just get along with everybody, but when on my previous, for the first time I tried to work at a car dealership. I was working at Ford in Mahwah, in New Jersey, and I was,
promo.
Yeah, I mean, it was just,
no way.
I was literally one of two black sales consultants that worked there, and the other guy, he was more
Uncle Tom.
Yeah, and I guess I came off a little different, I guess, So, but
you said nigga after 5.
But for the most part, I've had jobs where I've been a manager, I've been a sales associate, I've worked when I've had power, I've worked when I'm just a regular associate or anything, and I could just feel the vibes was just different until the point where without getting too much detail, that they let me go, but it was just
you got fired on your day off?
It was just crazy, but I really feel it's because I was black, because the vibes was just different. I never it's like there's just a vibe. Like, I
You
don't
just feel it. You just
feel
know.
it.
No one has to say, oh, like, you're black, that's why I'm not paying you. Like, you can just feel it, you can sense it. If you work somewhere and you're around people, you know how people are gonna act around you.
So we work together and we live together, so we're best friends. And so at our job, we tell each other we're sisters. How are you guys sisters if she's black?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you guys don't look nothing alike. You're pale and she's black. And I'm like, but that's my sister. If anything, in my real family, I'm the lightest, period. Everyone in my family is her color. So I get, and darker, honestly. So I get, how are you black if you're damn near white? And I'm like, I don't know. What kind of question is that? That's so disrespectful.
Give them a history lesson.
Yeah, exactly.
I just hate having a job like if you work somewhere and they always think you like you smoke bud or like even I do, but what I'm saying is you work somewhere and it's like the comment is they gotta look over at you like yo right you know what I'm saying, or like just little things that happen at work that you
They base you off of what they
don't mean. I don't think people mean to do it. It's just it happens because it's like they're not really racist.
But still, you gotta watch what you say.
I know you got something like that though is kind of crazy. That's like whoa.
There's one woman at that job came up to me and she was like, "You're like the perfect skin color. You're not too dark and you're not too light." And I was like, honestly, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
You can't say stuff like that.
And then one day, right, I had my blowout. I braided the middle. This one white guy told me I look like Frederick Douglass. Then my
you didn't go to HR?
They don't care. Yo, I was working. This one old white lady, she was like, every black man that walks through the classroom door, you should totally date him. Oh my gosh, you would look great with him. Oh my gosh, you guys would make the greatest couple. And I'm like, why are you picking out every single black man that works here? What's good with you? One day I had like a little braid out. She came by, she was like, wow, this is amazing. And I'm just like, why do you feel like it's okay to touch me? Or like say things like that.
You go to that too though. Cause like you go like you hang out with like white
room and the right. Well, we have the right, like technically, but in the eyes of like cops, we don't have the right to like retaliate on the disrespect and shit. Like I could be like, you know what? I'm gonna curse this bitch out today. But since it's me, and since I'm key and I'm black, you know what? You're out of a job now because you spoke up for yourself.
Well, that's what happened.
And I'm constantly like looked at crazy when I'm speaking up. But at the same time, we have these little staff meetings. I'm the only person participating, the smartest person in the room. All your little, Caucasian, favorite staff, they're half-assing it.
We gotta talk.
And I still get paid what? Shit. To do twice the work of the people there. Come on. Come on, I'm tight.
Every day experiences at work.
It's like, okay, start a dance club because you're black and you can dance and you can connect with the inner city kids. Like, I'm good.
But it's like if you say anything, if you put any type of input into change, or if something is not what they're used to, you're the angry black woman. Like that's me. So sometimes you'll see me like quiet in the cut, like they're like, "Oh, you're in a bad mood today?" Like, no, I'm chilling. Like I don't have anything to talk about. Like we have nothing to discuss. Like, cause I'm like we're on two different ways right now.
It's like I'm in the hallway. I'm like, yo, we really don't get paid enough for this shit. And next thing I know, my friends hit me up like, oh, so and so said you're being insubordinate and he's gonna write you up. I don't get paid enough for the shit that I do, and I'm real about it. But then I'm gonna lose my job because I'm. Y'all can't even like get into a little black child's mind, and all I do is give him a look and he's doing the right thing, and now I'm in trouble, and you want to like start conspiracies on me because you're jealous because I get them and you don't. You have us in a school of 90% inner city, Newburgh, black kids, and you don't want to pair black like teachers and staff with the black kids to really help them because it's $100 grand a kid. So let's just bring them in and give them half-assed. It's not fair. It's not fair. And then you speak up, and God forbid you speak up, and now you're written up. These are my kids. This is my family. Every black kid that walks through the door is my family. And I see it that way, and I treat it that way, and I get in trouble for it. All right. That's it.
have a question for everybody that's on our panel, would you call it? I'm sure everyone is opposed to the racism and prejudice that all goes on. I want to know individually what everyone feels that they do to, you know, I guess, I don't know, shed light or try to change it, or if you do something, or what you think people can or should do to try, like, for your workplace and for everyone that, I mean, like, I live by the motto, each one teach one, so how do you feel that you are helping the cause or trying to help make a change?
What else? Somebody got a question? You want to say something? Free? Come on, come through.
Free, you got something to say?
You gotta come to the mic, gotta come to the mic. I mean, we live on Wlrn.
Shout out to Spot.
Shout out to Spot, man.
Shout out to Spot, brother Free. Pardon me. Here's my take on this whole thing. From a black stance, I have the right to say I don't want to date a white woman based on what we've been through. That's not racism. That's a reaction towards what we've been through.
Oppression.
If a white woman says she don't want to date a black man, that's racism. That's racism. If I say I would not date a white woman, which I would never, ever, I would never date a white woman, I would never have a child with a white woman, with all due respect to everybody, that's not racism if I say that. If she don't want to date a black woman, because of history. Look at the history, guys.
Listen.
Look at the history.
Alright, I'm gonna say something because I'm really bothered.
No. But look at the history. It's about the history,
that's
guys.
fine and all. I'm bothered by that.
But it's not my, it's not me.
Okay, let me explain. Okay, because I come from white people and I come from black people. Okay, so not all white people are the same.
It's not me, baby girl. It's not me.
So you can't sit here and say that it's racist if a white woman doesn't want to date a black woman. I mean a black man. And you can't say, oh, it's not racist if I don't want to date. It doesn't matter. Everybody's entitled to what they're entitled to. You date who you want to date. But you cannot say that that lady is racist because she doesn't want to date a black man. You cannot say that.
She doesn't want to work with a black man.
Then that's racist. That's racist.
Listen.
Because I feel like everybody
I base everything I say off of history.
Okay,
girl. This is not my, I don't go off of feelings. It's not based on what I feel. I go off of history. And I go off of where I'm accepted.
Hold on, one at a time. Let's go. Let me finish. Let's do it like this. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, I feel like everybody got it fucked up. History got everybody minds fucked up. Real shit. Because not every white person is the same. I'm gonna keep it 100, a whole stack with y'all. And not every black person is the same. Not every black person is uneducated. Not what? Excuse me? Alright, so you know what? It doesn't even matter.
I never said every
Say what I
black
gotta
person,
say.
every white person.
Yo, I gotta go.
Finish your thought.
What I said is, if I say I wouldn't date a white woman, that's not racism. That's all I'm saying. We have the right
But
to say
then don't
that.
say that the white woman is racist because she don't want to date a black man. That's ignorant to say.
I go off of history.
is.
You can call it ignorance. You can call it ignorance. I go off of history.
Opinion. That's ignorant.
I go off of history.
Either which way, this racist from both ends. You're racist and she's racist. We want to finish that.
How am I racist?
We got anyone else who want to chime in?
No one answered my question.
Yes, what was the question?
I just want to know how everyone on the panel feels that they're going to contribute to like the social injustice that's going on in everyday life. Like, what do you? Everyone seems to have a problem. Everybody seems to tweet. Everybody seems to, have a lot to say on the social media. But I just want to know what people are actually doing in the streets.
Within my community, I'm gonna support as many black startup businesses. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's something small, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's music and I give it a listen, I'm gonna do what I can do within my need, like within my reach. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go out and be a freedom fighter and stand up for whatever, but anything that can support the next black dude, you know what I'm saying, or minority, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna walk around feeling sorry for being black, because I know a lot of dudes who do. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to come out and look like what they do or speak how they speak because they got certain people around them and they feel like, damn, maybe I should tighten up a little bit. I mean, in certain situations you do gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be like a chameleon. You gotta be able to be around the people who actually oppress you and smile. And meanwhile, you're just undermining them. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, I think just being supportive of the things around your community is like top notch. The first thing you should do, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna answer Lex's question now. We're gonna start females first.
Hold on, we'll finish this side first, and then we'll start with that one.
Oh, shit.
If possible. Just say it.
No.
Just say Huh? I'd say, I guess I would say that as far as work goes, I'm always educating my coworkers because they're not exposed to what I'm exposed to at all. All of my coworkers are white, Asian, and Spanish. So, and they're from Jersey at that. So it's a whole different world to them. So I just tell them about my experiences. Also, I guess I could say I contribute by not tolerating it. So if there's any type of racism done towards me, I'm not tolerating it. I don't care. I'm going to speak my mind. If a police officer pulls me over and I feel like it's wrong, why are you pulling me over? What's your badge number? What's your name? Tell me. I'm just not going to condone it. So I'd say that's what I do to add to that. I also agree with Jeans. I support black business. Yeah.
Can I ask a real last question real quick? As black people, do y'all feel like we are racist?
Yeah.
No, I want to honest. It don't matter what race they have.
No, black people can't be racist.
I'll tell you straight.
Why can't we be
Black people racist.
Racism is racism. One at a time.
We can't hear you.
It's not the point.
How can you say that?
The question is how. The question is how.
I don't understand why you keep talking about
No, black people can't.
You keep doing that to me.
We live in a
Black people can be racist.
No, they can't. We can be prejudiced.
One at a time. She asked a question. He wants to rebuttal the question. Can we get him the mic?
Right here.
She also
No, wait.
Hold on, right here.
You did make a good point though. Like, what do you mean by that?
No, I got you.
For instance, us as black people,
Just let her speak.
we could see a white person and automatically we don't even know them. We could just think that they
That's
judging us.
prejudice.
We could just think that they judging us.
That's prejudice.
We go off for feeling.
Paranoid.
That's prejudice.
I don't walk by a white person.
I think pulled over.
So for instance, them two people that was sitting right here, two people sitting right here, they look like they was white, but they not. We don't know what they
looked
are.
at them as nothing.
So why?
We looked at them,
So
they were
why?
just here as an audience. Oh shit, guys, we can go right here. No, they were just a part of the audience.
I can never finish my statement, so it doesn't even matter.
Everybody need microphones? She wanted to say something. We want to say something. Brother in the corner, he got
Yeah. This woman say racism is based on power. It's based on a specific structure called white supremacy. Nobody here is white. So, but what I'm saying, black people can be prejudiced. That is a possibility. No, we cannot be racist. I just hold on. Relax. I just told you. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. Mama. No, you're not. You're talking while I'm talking. Racism is based on power. Right? And it's based on white supremacy. White supremacy, right? Right? We live in this culture, we live in this society called white supremacy, right? Racism is based on power. We can only get, if you get a job, right? They had to create something called affirmative action because we could not get jobs, right? So affirmative action is based on race. Okay, this black person cannot get a job. So now we have to create something specific for this person to make sure he gets a job. That's power, right? They had to regulate the power so that they can hire black people. That's power. But you can be prejudiced. You can be prejudiced. Racist, no, that's not my opinion. That's definition
But there's been
and
times
fact.
where there's been multiple black people, okay?
I'm listening.
That it's a room full of black people, and me, and when I say like when I mean black people, I mean like dark-skinned African American.
I can't understand.
And I look at
It's not
racism. It's not racism.
Right, and we light skinned. Mama, I'm light
skin just like you. I face it just like you.
Hold on, one at a time.
Yo.
Chill the fuck out.
Hold on. She want to say something. We got.
Oh, light skinned people talking right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the same skin tone right now. We're on the same color tone.
Okay, so no, I agree with him. It's not being racist. Is it being prejudiced? Yes. There's something in between black people called colorism. As a light-skinned person,
That's not racism?
no, that's not racist. I just told you. The word. It's colorism.
I don't need to be educated. I don't know how I feel.
It's colorism.
Like, period. I don't care.
Feeling and knowing, feeling and knowing.
Hold on, guys. One at a time. Let's give each other respect. One at a time.
Colorism is something that is within every race. Colorism is within Spanish people, within white people. They don't even like fucking Italians because they're too dark. It has nothing to do with what race you are. You can be white. They have colorism in there. You can be black. You can be Spanish, and even though Spanish people are black, we're not going to talk about it. Exactly.
And they're both Jews.
So dark-skinned women not liking you and having a problem with you, it's colorism. It's not racism.
That's still
and I'm
racist.
No, it's colorism. And I'm light-skinned. Okay. Mahogany, look at me. We are both light-skinned.
That's great.
We are both
light-skinned.
We're both light-skinned. It has nothing to do with it. Just as many dark-skinned
to me, that's racist. That's being racist.
It's not.
It don't matter.
Think about it though, like.
Y'all not gonna change my mind, bro. That's how I feel. That's it. Over, done.
Yo.
Shirts and problems and you
They're shaking hot right now. I gotta end the show.
Talking too much, man.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in to Wlrn Radio. Shout out our panel. Clap it up for them.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you.
Shout out to the audience. Clap it up for them. We'll be back Tuesday. Shout out Girl Kiss. Shout out True Star Media. Trendsetters.
Look bad.
Love Man.
That's our time. Thank you for tuning in. Wlrn Radio. You know what it is.
Hey, you gotta get
Tuesday night, 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. We have an artist. 9 p.m. to 11. If we have a every other week we have